Hello, my energetic Taurians. This is a Taurus reading, romance reading for December 2021. And I've already laid out your cards, and I find it very interesting that they start with the same energy that it ends with. Your reading here is very much relying on self-care. On this beautiful card here, yes, the King of Cups. It's so gorgeous. A King of Cups, and it is in reverse. It says, stop beating yourself up and have some self-compassion. So are you Taurians being charging, or are you just in charge? Are you being stubborn, or is someone going against your grain? So a lot of self-care, just staying in your lane and taking care of yourself is really what's called for right now. Stay balanced and composed, even in the face of a challenge. Just that self-compassion is really important. So, before you seek out someone else, take time for yourself. So, even if you feel like someone's doing something you don't like, or you want something done a different way, just concentrate on yourself and take care of yourself. Show yourself a lot of compassion. So then further on in our reading here, the next thing we have is the Nine of Cups. Such a beautiful card. So when you get the Nine of Cups, it's a good omen, indicating that your relationship is in a good place. Look at all that happiness. All those cups are full. And you should be feeling happy and fulfilled with your partner when this cup appears. It also is an indicator of really good sex or sensuality or pleasure, so you can expect plenty of romance during this holiday season. That's nice. And if you've been hoping for a bigger commitment in a relationship, it's a good card, as it can represent getting engaged or married. That might be happening for you during these holidays. If you're single, the Nine of Cups indicates that you're in a very healthy state, mentally and emotionally, and you've learned from past experiences, and you've gained a level of emotional maturity and self-esteem, and it benefits you greatly, like in any of your relationships, friendships, love, work, everything. It's just, you're really leveling up, elevating there. So when you're ready to get involved with someone, you'll meet them, and it'll be soon. You're just at a very nice emotional maturity, and your self-esteem is in a really good place. So you've got positive energy and confidence that's emanating from you. That's going to really ensure that you attract the right type of person that you want. So now's a great time for you to get out there and meet new people, you single Taurians. All right, then our next card is this gorgeous moon card, and it's in reverse. And this can indicate deception or lies being unveiled. There could be an affair being exposed, or it can just simply be an indication of the truth of your relationships coming to light. So I feel like this is more like a past relationship, or you may be finding out something about someone that used to date, and you kind of deceived yourself about that relationship. You sort of blinded yourself to certain things about that person, and maybe they're dating someone else, and you're hearing about it, and they're doing the same thing, and it's coming out. It shows a partner's true character. If you're single, this moon reverse can be an indicator that you're starting to regain your composure and self-confidence after a period of uncertainty. It can also be an indicator that you're ignoring signs or instincts that a potential partner, someone you're thinking about dating, just really isn't right for you. So you might just keep searching, keep looking, or look at your other options as well. All right. Then we have this beautiful Nine of Pentacles. Isn't that a gorgeous card? So lovely. And the Nine of Pentacles can indicate stability and security in a relationship. So it also gives you the freedom of independence, and it allows you to support and pursue your own dreams. So you may be, if you're married, you may be in a relationship where you both are independent types, and you both go do your own thing and come back together in the evening and talk about it and share that with each other, which is really lovely. If you're in a business or building a career, your partner will often support or encourage you. You may be in a business together. You may be doing real estate together, or, you know, working on land together, things like that. Your partner will offer you a lot of support and encouragement and be helpful to you, which is lovely. You and your partner are likely to have, you know, the same goals and work hard to achieve them. Both really hard workers. Taurians are, and they usually pick partners that are hard workers. For mature couples, this card can indicate that you've reached a point in your relationship where you can finally stop and smell the roses and enjoy the rewards of all the hard work you've put in over the years. That's so lovely. And back to the self-love, compassion, just giving yourself time to enjoy those things you've earned. If you're single, it can indicate enjoying your freedom and independence of being single. It can also indicate a relationship with an independent woman or a mature woman who is beautiful, stylish, sophisticated, elegant, or graceful. Or it can signify that you will display those characteristics yourself. Whatever the case, anyone who wants to start a relationship with the lady represented in this card, whether it's you or someone you've met, will have to work hard to earn her respect and affection. You know, she's someone that's worked hard to get where she is, and she won't allow anyone in her life who's not worthy of being there to be there. So, a lot of self-esteem and knows her worth. And that's a lovely card for that to have in your reading. All right, and then the King of Wands. Look at that beauty. And it is in the upright position, and it indicates that you'll have the energy and the experience and enthusiasm to accomplish what you set out to achieve at this time. So once again, you know, your self-care, but you're also motivated and you're taking control of your life. You'll motivate people around you, maybe your partner. You kind of lead the way and set a really good example for the people that all look up to you. You may be the person in your family that keeps track of all the birth dates and anniversaries, sort of the, you know, backbone behind the family. That's often a Taurian, you'll find. So you often don't worry about other people's opinions of you, and you dare to be different. You know, you're very strong-minded, the bull, of course. So as a person, this King of Wands can represent a male, confident, strong, energetic, and optimistic born leader. So this may be your partner or could be you. He can be a fire sign like an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or even a Capricorn, really goat, strong-minded, goal-oriented. He's going to be good with words. He'll also be fearless, free-thinking, very motivated, action-oriented. And he has an independent streak, just like you do. So he needs his freedom. And he'll not tolerate like neediness or, you know, anybody that doesn't have a life of their own or interests of their own. And the King of Wands does not like to let emotions stand in the way of his enjoyment of life. So once again, I wouldn't go whining to him. I would, you know, take care of your problems yourself, sort of self-reliant and then self-care. He's usually supportive of those around him, and he's learned to be lenient. However, the King of Wands, he can be self-centered and a little hot-tempered and controlling. Now, when he's at his best and he's allowed his freedom, he's proud, passionate, honest, loyal, dependable, and protective. And he's a really good partner, so you just have to really give him the space, give him his room. All right. Then we're going to move on to the Five of Cups. It's a beautiful card. And it is in the reverse. So Five of Cups in a reverse position can indicate that you'll have to let go of past regrets or sorrows over your past relationships and that you're ready to move on. Maybe even in your relationship, little things that have happened or come up, you just got to get over them and look to the future, decide that you're forgiving and, you know, all the things in the relationship are worth moving forward. You're beginning to see the possibilities for romance that are all around you and in your relationship. Perhaps you're making nice dinners or, you know, building back some romantic moments in your relationship. You're starting to rejoin life and just get back out there, you know, be with your friends and doing things you like, whether it's out painting or working with horses, you know, what animals, maybe you like to garden, whatever. You're out there doing things that make you happy, and that's really lovely. You're finally able to forgive others for the pain they've caused you, really leveling up, growing up, you know, not being a victim, not worrying about other people's stuff, really just being responsible for your stuff, and you know, growing and just not creating harm or bad karma or anything as you go along. And that's really working well for you, forgiving people for the pain they've caused you, and you know, you're not holding on to any of that stuff anymore for the detriment of your future. You just want a clean road ahead. And then you're also kind of thinking about if there is anything you can't let go of, maybe to go talk to someone about, so it just doesn't bother you anymore. You can really let it go. Maybe be ready to, you know, forgive past mistakes and just move on, so you're not struggling with the issues anymore that are long gone. All right. Now, after that, we have the Judgment card. It's a lovely, beautiful card there. And a Judgment card, it can indicate that you or your partner may be being a little too harsh on each other, maybe judging or, you know, throwing a little blame or accusations at each other during arguments. Sometimes you're bored and you're just kind of doing it to provoke a reaction. And sometimes that can do more damage than you think. So try and sit down and talk through things if you're feeling, you know, weird about something, or you have an issue, or if you're trying to blame them for something. You know, if they're not doing something, you keep asking. You know, you might talk to them about it. You need to forgive past mistakes so that you don't keep bringing them back for every little slight, you know, as you move forward. You can really breathe new life into your relationship that way with simple, you know, and honest, open communication. So you're not just glomping a bunch of old things together with something new. You know, let the past things go and just talk through the little things that happen, come up, find solutions. This can also indicate that others are judging your relationship or talking about you and your partner behind your back. So the best thing you can do about that, once again, is just rise above it. That's not your issue, that's theirs. So, you know, just let that be. All right. And then we have the Two of Cups, that beautiful card. And once again, you know, it's just make sure that what you're taking care of is yourself with self-compassion. It can signify a romance with someone that sometimes it's a little hard. They can blow hot and cold, and you just have to kind of go with the flow with that. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong or the relationship isn't sturdy, but you can just kind of have ins and outs. So just go with the flow. Don't take the relationship for granted or anything, or don't get upset. Just know, you know, you don't need to be too codependent so you don't get resentments or arguments. Just be free and take care of yourself too. Once again, self-care and self-compassion. So that's it, my lovely Taurians, and it looks like a very nice, stable, regular life reading in a nice romantic relationship that you have, or if you're single, you will be having. And I wish you the happy holidays, and be sure and like and subscribe, because I will be giving a free reading for 2022, and you might be the random person I pick. All right, thank you.